Hello dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. So Aries, this is your reading for the week of September 26th through October 2nd. Um there is this ungrounding energy that I'm picking up from you guys, where it's like as much as you try to kind of stay centered, stay grounded within a certain situation in your life, it's like the harder that you try, the harder that it seems to stay grounded. And there is a need here, let's put it this way, to figure out what allows you to stay centered throughout the day. And what I mean by that is like as the day goes on, and this is like almost on a daily basis, you may wake up very optimistic, you may wake up feeling like you can take on the world, like, you know, you got this and this and this and that, and then little things that happen, little small challenges that you may face, right? Maybe you got stuck in traffic on your way to work, or maybe you forgot something at home and you're like, you know, 5 minutes away from work, something like that, and then you allow that little challenge or that little hiccup, let's put it this way, to take control, to take a hold. So instead of allowing the little things that you're not able to control, let's put it this way, because they're out of your hand at this point, instead of like giving that total and full control over your energy and over you, allow yourself to surrender. Be like, you know what, it is what it is, and just kind of keep on going with your day. Now I know that is easier said than done, but that is kind of like the attitude that you have to apply this week. A lot of surrendering when it comes to things that you cannot control, not allowing yourself to become overwhelmed over the things that you cannot control. Let's put it this way. So let's go ahead and see. I do see that there is somebody almost reaching out. There is an offer that is coming in. Does not necessarily have to be in love. So this can be somebody wanting to collaborate with you, or someone just reaching out, kind of like wanting to help you during a difficult time in your life, or trying to help you as far as when it comes to the challenges that you may be feeling. So for some of you, this individual can be in a form of a therapist, right? Needing to, if you are in therapy, needing to be a little bit more open, a little bit more honest when it comes to your therapy sessions, in order to gain the correct strategies I'm picking up, as how it is that you can manage those challenges that you face. Now, on a day-to-day basis, everybody is always facing challenges. It is what you do when you come up to those challenges, when those challenges are right in front of you, what it is that you choose to do at that moment in time is what defines you, not the challenges themselves. And I feel that is a perspective that a lot of you have to start looking into. When it comes to, because it is coming up, when it comes to love, there is somebody in love specifically trying to come back in, or almost like offering an olive branch, either an apology or something like that. It does not necessarily mean that this person wants to get back with you, because I don't really see them in a lovey-dovey type of energy. It's more of like an apology or an acknowledgement of something coming towards your way, something that has been long overdue. For some of you is a verification or a clarification on something that you may have been sensing or feeling while you were in a romantic relationship with this person, and maybe this person denied it all the way, and now they're coming clean, because there is something that has been hidden that is being revealed when it comes to love. There seems to be a disconnect when we talk about like your mind, body, and spirit. And again, for everybody is going to be different. Some people need to do mantras, some people need to do meditation, some people need to dance, and it fluctuates or it changes depending on the season for that individual, right? And it's almost like needing to figure out at this moment in time, what is it that is going to work for you, right? Is it guided meditation that is going to work best for you, or is it breathing meditation? Is it dancing? Is it going out in nature? Needing to figure that out. You cannot continue to look outside of you for the answers. Again, there is a sense here that you may find a lot of different tools, and maybe finding so many different tools to use has you in an overwhelming energy where you're just like trying to do way too much. And when you try to do too much in the sense of like getting yourself grounded, you can actually become even more ungrounded and more unbalanced within yourself. So again, listening to the tools out there that other people use is wonderful, is amazing. It can definitely give you kind of some guidance, but don't force yourself again to live someone else's life, or to do things the way that someone else does them. Because again, there is a sense here of like chasing and chasing and chasing and chasing. And the chasing energy that I'm picking up is not so much about you chasing someone else. It's about you chasing that balance, that groundness within yourself. But like the more that you chase it, the more that it seems to be fleeting away, the more that it seems to be out of reach. And that is only simply because you're not listening to yourself, because you're not taking that time to go inward and really see what it is that your soul, your spirit is asking you to do, what it is that it needs at this moment in time. Now, I've always talked about like when it comes to foods and things like that, like listening to your body, right? Well, with everything else in your life, as far as like exercise, as far as like, you know, what do you need at this moment in time to kind of like get yourself into that space where you feel grounded, where you feel like yourself, and needed to figure that out on your own, right? It is very easy for someone to tell you something, but when somebody tells you something, do you actually retain it, or does it actually feel like it's yours or like it's part of you? And one of the interesting things is I had physicals with the kids this past week, or the last 2 weeks, and they had certain questions about certain things. And even when the doctor was going to answer, I was like I stopped. I was like, no, they need to figure it out on their own. They need to do the research on their own. And it's not that the doctor obviously didn't have the answer, because she did. I had the answer as well. But I'm a big believer that if you do the research and you look for the answers yourself, you're able to retain them more than if somebody goes ahead and gives it to you, right? Because sometimes what is the word I was looking for? Sometimes when somebody tells you something, you just don't retain it as well. So this is kind of like the energy that is for you guys this week. Figure out what it is that works for you as far as like grounding yourself. The more that you resist, or the more that you don't allow yourself, let's put it this way, to surrender to that energy, to that space that is coming from within you, telling you what you have to do, even if it makes no sense to somebody else, even if it's not what other people are doing, figure out what works for you, because that's the only way that you're going to be able to grow this week and not allow the little things to take a hold of you. Alrighty, Aries, let's go ahead and let's pull out your oracle card for this week. Aries oracle cards for this week. Water guardian, connect with your emotions. Again, your emotions, your feelings, not so much allowing them to take hold, but acknowledging that they're there. And I feel that once you go ahead and you do that, you're able to again find what it is that helps you ground yourself, helps you stay in control as far as responding to things instead of just initially reacting to them. Well, Aries, that is all that I have for you for this week. As always, thank you for all your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. Thank you to all of those that have been donating. And if you have not liked, share, or subscribed, I encourage you to do so. It helps with growing the channel, getting the video out there for more people, as well as keeping me accountable. For personal readings, all that information can be found down below in the description. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Mwah. Love you all. Bye-bye.